Yeah, it's time. It's time to get right back on it. Doki Doki Literature Club. You know, I never think I'd be playing this game again. I'm not gonna lie, but here we are. Here we are playing it again. Um, you know, there's a lot that came into play as to why I haven't played this game in a hot minute, and most of it has to do with the fact that, first of all, it didn't get many views the second part, so I just decided to drop it. And second of all, I had problems recording it, so we're kind of skip through a little bit. You guys are gonna miss a little bit. Sorry about that, but I tried making a part 3. Things got messed up, so we missed out. You guys missed out a little bit, but it's no big deal. Nothing's happened so far yet. I don't even really know what's supposed to happen in this game. I'm guessing you're supposed to pick an interest. But we'll see how this goes. I think I'll just play quite a bit today. We'll see how far we can get. And yeah, if you guys enjoy, you already know what to do. Hit that like button if you want to see more. And let's get right back into it. Okay, we're back. And I guess I was writing a poem. That's where I left off. Weird spot to leave off, but let's write a poem. Do this one. Yo, I remember. We're going straight for Yuri. I don't care what any of y'all say.
Please stop this madness.
Yuri on top. Let's see, what is she like? Agonizing? What words is she like? Yeah, things like that. Dark? Nope. Vertical, after image. Yep, we'll do after image. Okay. Let's see, determination. Yup. See, I just know her, bro. Philosophy. Yep. She a philosopher like that. She likes that very poet kind of poetry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Existence. Easy her. Let's see. Eternity. Yep. We just know it. We just know it like that, bro. That's gotta be weirdest things I've ever said, especially when I'm playing this game. Monica. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, right. There's some sort of like festival thing. Okay. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about that yesterday? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure none of them were happy for it. So, well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Yo, genuinely, how do people eat stuff like that? Like squid, shark, and all those like off kind of animals that you don't usually eat? That seems so weird. Like, do people eat seahorses as well? Like, I don't know. You know, I'm not judging anyone that does, but it seems so different. Looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Dang, why is she feeling all depressed? What did I do last time? Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let it distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright. Clearly, something is on her mind. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Cray, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber racer up and down her desk. Yeah, something went down, bro. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Cray. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being for my club members. W. Monica? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Okay, left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person with the person of interest. Person of interest? Yo! Clearly, Sayori's into us like that, right? I mean, so is this gonna be one of those things where we gotta like make a choice that'll break one or the other? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Cray. Oh shoot. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light turned on inside her. You know, I was saying like Yuri on top, bro, but like I would feel so bad if I did this to someone. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Yo, we're in there. Whoa. Okay. I see it. I see her. We see her, bro. I see what's going on here. But she looks away just as quickly with the flustered look on her face. Yo, we in there. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Yo, Cray, bro. That is some crazy confidence. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. Oh, yo, he's playing like all nonchalant. That's crazy. I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Yo, okay. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Yo, okay. We're low-key in there already. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willingly... Speak English! Your troubles are only the concern of those who will willingly share in that concern. Wise, bro. What am I saying? But she low-key, she's good with that poet stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Yo! It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Yo! What is she talking about? It's not like that. Don't think that. What? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Dang, bro. Just throwing her right in the friend zone. That's rough. Ah, I see. Look at that, bro. She's all happy. She wants us bad. Look at that, bro. She wants us. We're already in there. Just like, why can't we just make it happen? Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Cray, the world is full of meaning often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. Okay, so Yuri sees it too. I guess, she's more aware about those things. She was occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. Yo, the fact that, yo, I keep throwing her under the bus like this. Oh my goodness. I'm low-key a menace, bro. We're just good friends, that's all. Like, God. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my eyes. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest, and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yo, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Yo, bro, okay. Craig, it's like, what a sell. What are you saying, dude? Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. Okay, she's going to make some tea. Water pitcher also feels like an electric kettle. Okay. Watch her movements. To my surprise, that she moves really, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. It appears elegant and methodical. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two up to? Well, we're just... Yuri was going to go make some tea. So I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Yo, she's selling! Monica's selling! That's Monica, please mind your own business for once. Yuri's not having any of it. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Cray in club activities? Yo, the way they attack each other, oh my god. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Cray. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Yo. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Oh, now she's all flustered, bro. Yuri, I just... Sometimes about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Dang, they're really a little upset about this. Cray, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Yo, why is she side-eyeing us like that? Oh, hell no. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Exactly, bro. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Yo, when did we start dropping bars like that? Okay, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yo. Lifts her head. Cray, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Look at that. Look at that. Hopefully it's not friend zoning, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Okay. Craig, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. I've actually had a lot of tea. Love green tea, chai, but never had oolong, so don't really know how that tastes. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Usually set mine to 220, but get a teapot. Of course, I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Yo, whenever I'm making tea for someone else, it's like a second lock-in. You know, you gotta really make it perfect. Don't know why that's the thing, but just that's how you feel when you're making tea for someone else. In that case, you'll only be even more... Exactly, that's why, because you want to impress them. That's the feeling in your head. You're like, oh, let me make some gas-ass tea. Don't know why I said that. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. when it's you who's around anyways. Yeah! Yo! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Okay. Don't get too hyped. Just small compliments. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Cray. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri was kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Okay, we pour a cup of tea. If we sit on the floor, that's completely random. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending it over on my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize that. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? So like to be able to... My... Okay, so we sit on the floor with our chocolates, okay. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding on half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer, yo. I'm about to get a thumbnail, I already know. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but yo! It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup, your hands moving my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chin. Yo! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the paper. You're right. I didn't even think about that. You know what you gotta do, bro? You gotta feed it to her, you know what I'm saying? Of course. Yo. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri, sir. Yes, sir. I apologize. I don't know what came over me. That was, something. Okay, shouldn't look away from the book. Some of the parts of lips that essentially was as if it was completely natural. That's crazy, bro. Insane. I don't know who in the right mind would stay calm in a situation like this. What? Wrong bod? But that means I can't stop here. Place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that. Close. Yo, we're in there. Expression suddenly breaks. Yo, we're in there, bro. Oh my goodness. Hold up, we're taking a screenshot. That is our thumbnail. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Cray. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yo! Okay. Keep it cool. We gotta keep it straight. Yep, just what friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Yo! I see the situation has gone really intense. You think it's really got intense? Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding, bro. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Anxiety would be through the roof, bro. This is high cortisol behavior. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yo. She doesn't avert her gaze. She wants that chocolate. to the rhythm of her breaths. Okay, so she's panicking as well. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yo, wait, that's crazy. They're just seeing this happen. Yuri tilts back. It's time to share poems. Gray, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Genuinely, they're sitting in the corner of the classroom. Everybody's seeing all that, bro. The spell is abruptly broken. Monica, bro. Like, Monica is selling. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups on the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something that neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, so Natsuki did not like my poem at all, and she completely rejected it. She didn't even show me her poem. So, Sayori next. I'm saving Yuri for last, bro. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Yo. She knows, and she's not happy about it. None of them are, but that's how it is. You gotta focus on you sometimes. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Cray. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. What? Alright, just tell me if you need anything. Don't worry about me, okay? Yo. You can go play with everyone else now? What does that mean? If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Yo! She is sad. Okay, let's go, Yuri. Cray, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Thank you! At least someone likes my writing, even though it was made for him. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yo, W Cray, bro! She smiles. Okay. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame, maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean by that? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Craig, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know that will make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Look at that, bro. That's pretty sad. I definitely feel for her, though. I feel for that. I'm not a know-it-all, Cray. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. Yo. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being a patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Cray. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. Dab it up. Dab it up. Right there. Cray. Oh my god, bro. This man knows what to say. He knows what to say. Are y'all seeing this level of riz, bro? Oh my god. Cray, yo, we got this in the bag, bro. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Exactly. Real talk, guys. Don't let anyone ever judge you for who you are. Real talk. If you wanna do something, you gotta go do it. You know, people are always gonna make fun of you. So be real. Be real with yourself and do what you want to do. Don't follow everyone else around. Don't follow the sheep. All right, real talk. Because this is this is very relatable to a lot of people, and just want y'all to know, if you do relate, believe in yourself, twin. But anyways, let's get going. And I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Riri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Alright. Okay, it's called Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Whoa, okay, what does that even mean? Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets surface. So in the middle, right? Under a clear blue sky, and what? Expanse. Oh my god. Sometimes I can't read cursive. I write in cursive too. And sparse. Is that an R or an N? That looks like her R's, right? I don't know. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forwards, and I return to Earth forevermore. Wow. She's a very deep writer. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, we got. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I see. Natsuki didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to contribute. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Yeah, she does seem like that. Real, full-blown tsundere type. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. Yo, she turned something simple into something very elegant. So that's impressive to do. If you can do that in real life, people who can do that with poems and stuff, that's impressive and that's respectable. Refreshing. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. That just leaves you, Cray, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Who do I pick? You could always help me out as well. Oh my god. Chat. Guys. Obviously I go for Yuri, right? But look at them. All three want my help. Yo, spend the weekend with one of your club members? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Oh my goodness. I can already imagine how she's saying that, yo. I'm running wild right now. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Yo, they're literally carrying out all three stereotypes or character tropes or whatever you want to call it. Oh my gosh. I don't like this. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. A bunch of excuses. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Oh my god, they're arguing about it. They're fighting over me. Cray may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Dude, I can't even speak straight. Like, I literally know what's going on here. Therefore, he may be more suited at assisting with the decorations. Oh my god, she wants me to go with her so badly. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Cray to... What are you saying? Yo. Meticulous work? And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Cray to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. That's crazy, bro. All three of them. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Cray, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. In that case... Oh, I could spend it with Sayori. Make her feel better? Yo, guys, what do I do? Okay, I'm picking. I'm going with her.